So you
Yeah.
need to learn how to improvise really quick, right? And don't freak out. And I think that's very true for startups, right? Like things happen out of the blue, you're not expecting them. I think another thing that I think is really really similar is when you learn, especially when you learn to conduct. Like when I was learning how to play the piano, right? Like you kind of have a safety net because you're practicing on your own home alone. When you practice conducting, you actually practice with an orchestra, right? So you are making mistakes in front of like 50 people that are probably way more experienced than you are, and you need to learn there, right? By learning mistakes. And I think when you're building a startup, it's very similar, right? Like you're doing a ton of
Absolutely.
things you've never done before. You're doing it very publicly. You have employees, you have team members, you have investors, you have clients, and you start with nothing, right? Like you start with barely nothing. Like MVP version of stuff is like really gathering together as much as you can. You know where you want to get with your tech and with your operations. You know you're not there yet. There are other things that you don't even know and you're going to learn on the way, and you still need to make it work, right? And as you were pointing out, these are like life-changing outcomes, right? So there's not really like you still need to make it work. Like it's not an excuse that hey, we weren't ready back then when we started, we didn't have the right technology, so bad luck, you didn't get your visa. No, you still need to get your visa. You're still, it's super important to you. So just getting to that level of outcome, even when you don't have the resources or the experience or the technology, I think it's very very similar, right?
No, that's great.